Last time, I asked if I should be using Mankey or not, and I have still not really come to a decision on that. However, I have trained it, and I've also trained up Poliwag because both of them are potential teammates. Zigzagoon, you are holding something. Oh, hello. That's something new, I think. Is that hidden power? What is that? Yeah, that's hidden power. Sweet. Not going to use that now because I'm going to have to do some investigation with that later to find out what types everybody uses, and I would also like to find out who would be benefiting the most from having an extra type added. Yeah, let's just check what's in the grass here. Ooh, Shrimish. I'm going to go ahead and catch this Shrimish, but I don't think I'm going to use it. No, I'm definitely not going to use it. I've already used Shrimish and Emerald, so I don't really want to use it again. And if I'm going with Mankey or Poliwrath, I don't really need another fighting type. But I would like to use a different grass type. So hopefully I'll be running into one that interests me later on. Oh, Hoppip. That actually I didn't know was here. Do I want a Hoppip? I don't know, this is definitely something new. I kinda had something else in mind, but I don't know when they're gonna show up. So I'm gonna catch this bugger, but I don't know, I kinda don't really want to. I guess a low kick is my best bet here because it'll be like not very effective ×2. But yeah, I don't know. I tried using Hoppip and Shiny Gold, and then I just sort of like gave up on that game. And Datai had Basil, an entire run of Hoppip, so I don't really know if I need to use it at all. But I mean, it's so cute. You can't not like it. I just don't know if I really want it. Yeah, I'll just wait until something else shows up. Something that isn't a Sentret. Okay, Poochyena, that's new. I might as well catch it, just so I don't forget to, I guess. Hopefully this won't kill it. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not going to use a Poochyena either. I've never really used one. Well, I've never used one at all, but I don't really want to either. It doesn't interest me. And here we have... Oh-ho. Yeah, there's trainers in this game that give out starters, so you gotta be sure to talk to everybody. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and name the Trico. It's kinda like a gecko. I could name it Gex if I wanted. That's kinda lame. What else? Well, let's go with Kif. Yeah. I love Kif. Kif looks like a gecko.
Well, actually, my kind is different from geckos, because we don't have bones, but we're supported by a series of fluid-filled bladders.
Yeah, shut up, Kif. Okay, Oddish is here. I don't think I'm going to be catching anything in the forest. I'll just come back for it later. Because there's a lot of stuff here. Oddish, sort of interests me because Bellossom is my favorite Pokemon, but I'm not going to use that because I've used it before. Caterpie, definitely not going to use you. Pikachu. I'm not going to use a Pikachu either because those are, like, you see those things all the time. I'd rather use something a little bit more obscure, but I'm going to go ahead and catch it anyway because I think that these things are pretty rare, and that's not a good thing to have happen. Stay asleep. And speed up faster. This game is going too slowly. That's good enough. You're in range. There is one thing that I'm pretty sure is in this forest that I'm hoping it shows up. I am not completely positive that it's here, though. We can just hope. It is not Caterpie. Yeah, I thought, man, yeah, you gotta talk to everybody to find those people who give out starters. Pidgey, go away. We've seen you already. Many times. Looking for more interesting things. I'll check the grass later on. Right now, let's take care of these trainers. Yeah, sure, let's go with Poliwag first, I guess. Let's just use him in an actual battle. Yeah, Weedle. It's boring. I was hoping that you'd have something more interesting, but this is the first non-rival trainer of the game, and so I guess they wanted to leave it fairly boring for whatever reason. I don't know. Please don't get poisoned. Okay, good. I always have very bad luck with Poison Sting. It only has like a 1 out of 3 chance of poisoning, and it tends to get me like all the time. Caterpie is much less of a threat because it only knows Tackle. And these things probably should have evolved by now. But, whatever. That's a case with pretty much all trainers in the games. They don't evolve things when they should. Let's go with Mankey this time. Zigzagoon, what are you holding? PP up. Looks like the pickup list has been changed quite a bit. You're getting a lot of good stuff. Wurmple, well, you're more interesting than a Caterpie or a Weedle, but not by too much. And a Silcoon. Of course, gonna use Harden, make things take longer than they need to. Ah, doesn't this thing know any actual attacks? Come on. I guess it doesn't. Oh well. Cascoon, it's gonna do the same thing, so let's go for a special attacker, so Harden won't slow things down. I'm trying not to use Aisha in this segment because she's already seen enough screen time in the first 2 parts. I wish the speed on this would stay stable. It keeps jumping from like 80 to 260. Like it just goes all over the place. Another good reason why I don't really want to record anything too complex on this computer. If I go for something that I'll actually need reaction time for, it will probably not end well. This is just pretty much button mashing, walking around, nothing major, so I can handle that. Metapod, it's probably just going to use Harden, so I might as well not even bother leering. Oh, this one knows Tackle, okay then. Guess this trainer is smarter than the last one. He actually evolved his basic forms into these, instead of just catching them. Not that that's a big improvement, but at least you have something to work with. Come on, you could have poisoned me or something. I mean, I'm glad you didn't, but come on. Ooh, Karate Chop. Okie dokie. Let's go through this grass, see if we can find anything good in it. Nothing there. It's just a Caterpie. Another Caterpie. What are you looking at the tree for? I know that you can't headbutt trees in this game. Oh, yeah, he is a trainer. Usually trainers face out so you'll get in their path. And Venonat is the thing that I'm looking for in this forest. I'm not sure if it's here, so after this battle I can check the Pokedex and see if it is. Nincada. Nincada is also interesting. I'm not sure if you can find that here. I don't really want to go with Ninjask or Shedinja, though. I tried using Shedinja before, and it's more of a pain than it's worth. Confusion. Alright, more stab. And Surskit. Surskit you can find in this forest, too. I'm surprised I haven't run into one yet, because, I mean, in Ruby and Sapphire they're very rare, but in this game they're actually pretty common. So I'll probably be running into one of those soon. Hopefully I'll be finding a Venonat. Oh, I lost. That was an interesting speech there. Okay, Venonat. Yes, you are in Viridian Forest. Cool. Because I want to give Venonat a shot. Caterpie, I do not want to give you a shot. I've used Butterfree many times. And actually, I used one in a very recent playthrough. Let's get the free potion here. And, not that. Whatever. Let's just finish off this guy, and then hopefully I can find something without running out of time. Paris. This is not a good matchup. Paris is also interesting. It's one of those Pokemon that isn't very good, and yet I still kind of like it. I don't think I want to use one, though. Oh, and that's all he had. Okay, so now basically I roam around and try and find stuff.